Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 26, 2025. About 3 months ago, I went through a job change. And, one of the things you do when you go through a job change is first of all, you dust off your resume, you clean it up, you format it, you add accomplishments that maybe you'd forgotten, or jobs that you'd forgotten, or volunteer experience, all those things. What it also I also did is I got on LinkedIn, which basically is social media for business. Try to network and connect with people, and every day I spend a pretty decent amount of time on LinkedIn, making connections with people and seeing what their accomplishments are and their work history. And it's interesting because this morning I did an exercise where I looked at a verse that I had started to memorize last year, Isaiah 40:28. Before I read it, this is what it reminded me of, is that God's accomplishments, his resume is so incredible in comparison to anything that any of us could ever do. It's almost laughable that how often other people, we spend inflating our own accomplishments, or even recognizing our accomplishments, and we failed to recognize who God is and what he has accomplished. I'll read this verse, Isaiah 40:28. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. When you look at who God is, first of all, he is everlasting. And this morning when I thought about that, I realized that my brain just wants to stop really quickly at the thought that God has always been. There's never a day that is new for God that's any different than the day before. 1,000,000 years ago, which just is hard for me to even fathom, was another day for God. And 1,000,000 years before that, it was another moment in time. And he has always been, and he always will be. And that is something, as Christians, we need to take time to really dwell on and think about, and then embrace and believe in. Because I think it's so important to how we'll live going forward. The world spends its time on itself, thinking about our accomplishments, who we are, trying to build ourselves up. We all do that. It's not just other people. I'm part of that too. But if I was preoccupied with who God is, his resume, how different I would live. He's everlasting. There's no beginning to his existence, and there will never be an end to his existence. It sets him apart. It says he's the creator of the ends of the earth. So everything visible and invisible, he has seen and made, created. Sets him apart again. It says that he will not grow tired or weary. I get tired or weary all the time. I get bored. I went on a bike ride a few days ago, and I was just kind of achy afterwards. That was just overdoing a little bike ride. God never gets tired or weary. And it says, finally, his understanding no one can fathom. I cannot fathom his knowledge, the depth of his knowledge. All of us are guessing. We use facts and we use details, and we try to make assertions based upon incomplete information. God doesn't have any incomplete information. So this is the application, is dwell on who God is. Take some time today. I'm going to try to take more time today to dwell on his greatness and who he is, and spend less time thinking about what I want to accomplish or what I have accomplished. And that's the thought. Have a great day. Take care.